separated. I got the birthday girl and my wife.
Separate check. Sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate checks? It's all women here.
No, but I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday girl.
But you invited everybody.
You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you, but I didn't sign up for that. Okay, there's nobody else doing
But
the.
you participated.
I know we ain't got shit.
I don't care how y'all do
I
it.
didn't order.
Well, I'm sorry. Dave, but you always pay, like, you're the only man at the table. You're not going to pay the check?
If it's, but I'm not obligated. I got my whole family.
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday.
This is your podcast, Coco.
It's
This is your
only
best friend.
$700.
It's only fans.
You being cheap.
Are you kidding me right
You're
now?
honestly being cheap right now.
Okay, first.
No, if that was the case, I'd have just took you out.
Are
for
you
most of
being
your
sick?
birthday.
Dre, are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women?
I really feel like it's not his responsibility, and when y'all get a husband,
I'm married.
I'm sorry. I do have a husband, though. Hold on, wait a minute.
Thank
I do have a husband.
No, so Donnie, you're good because it's your birthday, but the
Y'all
rest of y'all,
so
we gotta chip in. You need to leave.
No, I'm not paying for anything.
I promise you, I'm not paying for anything.
No.
I'm not paying for anything.
I'm going to tell you tomorrow.
No, he's the man at the table. He needs to pay.
Can you please separate the checkbook?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's ghetto. Like, you don't come to no establishment like that talking about splitting checks.
Modern women are a mystery. They want equality, which means 50-50. But they don't want to pay their half. They don't want to work with the same level of equality, which means working dangerous jobs as men do. They want to be helped by men all the time. Where's the equality in that? In the video, you can see the man has a point. He's paid for his family, which his good wife approves too. But the other women at the table just can't believe it. They want him to pay for everyone since, quote, he's the only man at the table, unquote. If they want the man at the table to pay, then clearly they're not equal. He's putting more on the table. Everything. But still, when it comes to the benefit of getting a free meal, these women forget all about the equality they love to throw at men's faces all the time. Women always quote women's rights and women's equality until the bills come. And the nerves of the other women to ask his wife if she's going to let him. That's a grown man, and I'm happy his wife backed him up. Equality. That's all that modern women have to talk about these days. They talk about how they want equality in society. They want equality in relationships and partnerships. They want equality in the office. They want equal pay. They want equal representation in the media. They want equal representation in education and academia. But do they want to put in the same effort for all of these things as men? No, not at all. Many women, when they put in the effort and are tasked with the same responsibilities that men have to be able to actually receive the same pay as them, back out and start complaining. It really is incredibly unjustified when women say things such as, what men bring to the table. Well, we probably built the table, and we probably farmed all the meat and the vegetables that are going on your plate that's on the table. He said we also probably worked on the water mains that enable you to fill up your kettle or have a glass of water with your food that we farmed to put on the table that we built. Or maybe you want a beer with the dinner from the food that we farmed on the table that we built. Well, we probably worked at the breweries to produce that beer that you can drink to eat with the food that we farmed on the table that we built now. Right now, it's raining outside, so I would much rather eat my food that's been farmed by men on the table, that's been built by men indoors who built this house. Men laid the foundations for the male bricklayers to build a house that the male roofers could put a roof on, so then you and I, and everyone else, could eat their dinner. Farmed by men. He continued and said, drink the drink that's been produced by men on the table, that's been built by men, so I think we bring more than enough to the table. Throughout their lives, men are supposed to do everything for women and dedicate their lives to providing for, protecting, and helping women. And you know what? Men do that with a lot of joy, and it brings them a lot of satisfaction when they know they're being the providers. It gives them a solid purpose, because they know they're doing justice to what the universe meant for them to do. They do it proudly, because that's in their nature. I'm talking about high-value men, not a simp who starts crying if he gets rejected by a girl. But the question is, why do women expect everything from a man, especially when all they can do now is talk about equality, and how men have oppressed and controlled them. It's quite true that modern women have become too entitled. The whole talk about equality seems like it's only meant for women to receive selective equality. You see, women want equality, but they want to put in the work behind it. For example, you still won't see any women lining up to be part of the construction industry. They're going to talk about equality so that they can only become CEOs and board members of organizations in the construction industry. They're going to talk about being in the armed forces, but only as heads of organizations in the defense industry. They will talk about equality in the government, but only want to be the leaders of government organizations. It seems equality for women is about taking control and taking over positions held by men who have dedicated their lives and climbed the ladder by sacrificing their everything just in an ultra-competitive world. With the promise of freedom from males, feminism has devastated the majority of Western women. Women need males more than they realize because they are unhappy at work and are turning into crazy, lonesome cat ladies. But they won't confess it, as long as it is taboo to do so. In the future decades, as our culture gets more conservative, they will eventually come to recognize it. Then, rather than saying they need males because it's true, women will claim they do, because it's fashionable to do so. When ladies scream out for males to assist them, a lot of men will genuinely respond and come to their aid, restoring the supposedly traditional connection. Once they appeal to men to assist them, neo-traditionalism will make a comeback. Then, it's likely that many men will respond to their appeals and come to assist them. In exchange, they'll receive conventional relationships, and a new variety of neo-traditionalism will manifest itself. Women will suddenly claim to care about males in this scenario, thereby forcing men back to the negotiating table. In the case of the video clip you just saw in the beginning, women certainly seem to start believing in the idea that men are the providers. Because when it comes to paying bills, there's no talk of equality for these women. So, what do women bring to the table? Tension, drama, and conflict are other things that women bring to the table. Yes, females enjoy drama and conflict. Women prefer conflict in relationships, whereas men seek peace. After spending 18 hours at work, a man will get home to discover his wife complaining and fussing about every detail of her day and how she wants him to do that. Women love drama, rumors, and arguments about everything and everything. They also demand that guys listen to all of this daily. Women love to talk about equality, equal pay, female empowerment, and being boss babes, except when it comes to paying the bill. In the clip, the women have the perfect opportunity to showcase how they're equals to the man. But no. As soon as he started speaking about how he will only pay for his own family and not for the others, the women started to lose their shit. They wanted him to pay. They didn't want to take out their purses and spend some money on the food. They ate themselves. You see, women are so used to doing the hard work and paying for everything that it just didn't even occur to them that they might be the ones paying for the food they're eating. If that's not an entitlement of the highest order, then I don't know what is. They will try to manipulate men into buying them gifts, into being okay with them seeing other people, into moving closer to where they work, and into believing in whatever they want you to believe. There's no end to it, and it frequently succeeds with weak men. They are primarily chasing one thing, and they will put up with abuse solely for the sake of that one thing, which we all know. Thus, they fall for the manipulative tactics of women, both intentionally and unknowingly. Therefore, males should keep their distance from such women who you are aware will exploit and manipulate them to fulfill the expectations that they feel entitled to. Somewhere along the line, I think everyone must have thought about why women are always the ones who expect everything to be done by the man. I mean, even in long-term relationships, the guy is supposed to do the tough housework and provide for the entire family. Where did the woke feminist go now? What happened to equality, right? We're in 2024 now. The entitlement and the double standards have to go away. Thanks for watching The Circle of Kings. As always, we're looking forward to your support. So please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything all kings like yourself need to know.